Clay Colby and Cooper Sellers, brothers rooted in faith and football. Cooper is the youngest. After 3 years at Houston County, he's finishing up his high school football career at Dothan. From Lion to Tiger, Cooper's oldest brother, Clay, remains laced in his game.
He mimicked both of them, but probably Clay more because Clay was the quarterback. Colby's the linebacker. He's the one, he loved to hit people. And Clay, you know, they'd hit somebody, but they'd rather, you know, they were the offensive minded.
I saw him on the field. He was a quarterback. I wanted to do the same thing he did.
Clay always took time with him, you know, and every time he would, you know, be at home or when Cooper's little, he'd say, "Come on, Cooper, let's go out in the yard and let's do it." "No, I don't want to throw the football right now, Clay." "Come on." And he'd drag him outside, make him throw the football.
Three-step drop. He always told me my three-step drop. The quick game, like get the ball and release.
And just seeing that friendship, you know, grow was just really, you know, it was a blessing as a dad.
Thursday night, I'd usually go work out with my brother, get my mom focused about the game, go over the plays I would do.
About 9:20 on a Thursday evening, September 26, 2013. And I knew they were coming home from Dothan. Colby and Cooper were working out, so I called them and I said, "You stay in Dothan." I said, "Something's happened to your brother. You stay there. I'll be there in a little bit." So I met him in Dothan, and I took them to the emergency room with me at Flowers, and we went in and saw him, and he was passed away.
I was super shocked. Didn't know he aired. I mean, lost my big brother. I mean, this is something you shouldn't have to go through when you're 16 years old, when you're a little kid, you know? It's heartbreaking.
Clay was on spice, which is a synthetic marijuana, and it just affects your brain, and it just messes up your thinking. I've never seen him suicidal, you know, but you see what something can do to you and how it can change your mind, the way you think, your thought process, and so he jumped out in front of a truck.
Less than 24 hours later, Cooper was leading the Houston County Lions against Land. He wore the number 12 in his brother's honor.
That game, I was in a fog, honestly, and I let God put me on his shoulders. He carried me through it, and if I didn't have him, I wouldn't.
Just, of course, for us, knowing that was Clay's number and the desire he had to want to wear his number, and then that wore the number, was willing to give that number up for Cooper to wear.
With his brother close at heart, Cooper is entering his senior season with the Dothan Tigers.
I wanted more exposure because you don't get a lot of exposure. Moved to 6A ball so I can go to college and play football maybe someday.
And I know he's looking down from above, and I know that his blessings are on Cooper because he would just be so proud of him.
I believe that God doesn't make mistakes. I think everything happens for a reason. My brothers does help me is make wise choices, never give up in life. That's what things he's told me from ever since I was a little kid.
There's a lot of love in our family, a lot of love.
An absolutely incredible story, an even better family. Cooper taking the field tonight for the first time in black and red, and his brother would be proud. Cooper threw 2 touchdowns in Dothan's 30-14 win over Eufaula.